did a Zoom meeting a while ago, training, and had a few people on that. So teaching them how to sign up businesses, make referrals, just bringing them up to date. So.
Oh, nice, great. So let's go ahead and get started. I think we're live now. So if you don't know who I am, I'm actually one of the co-founders of Pitch Investors Live. I am a serial entrepreneur and an investor. Had over 22 companies now. Helped out through our agency. Helped out like over 500 people. We don't really do agency work anymore. We just launch our own products, including one being Pitch Investors Live. We came on board with Matthew Lally. He was the original founder of the idea, and I came on to just bring this to a whole nother level alongside a bunch of other badasses. And I'm also an investor in technology, e-commerce, and we're setting up a fund coming up in the future, going through the trials right now to basically get into emerging tech. So we like to see like what works, what doesn't, and we just like to build and create really cool stuff. So I'm actually very excited to hear what you have going on here. So if you could do us a favor and just tell us who you are, your business, what you're asking for, and go ahead and give me your pitch about what your business is about.
Excellent. My name is Derek Tippins. I'm the owner of the app called Nyoobe. That's Nyoobe. Nyoobe is a universal referral app that allows anybody to make a referral for any product anywhere in the world. So a quick understanding would be, you're from Miami, right?
Yeah, I'm in Hallandale. We have an office in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and I'm in Hallandale Beach, in the middle.
I got you. So, for instance, this is how it would work. We have a place called Joe's Pizza up in Jacksonville. Great food. I love to eat there. I would go there, take a picture through the app. It posts it on Facebook. It generates a referral code, sends it out on Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere you can share from your phone. Me and your friends on social media, you see it. You click it. When you click it, it automatically saves it for you. Okay? It goes over into a holding tank in your app of unavailable referrals that you have unredeemed. Okay? 3 weeks later, you're up in Jacksonville. You're looking for a place to eat. You go, what was the name of that place that Derek talked about? So you pull it up on your phone. You see it. You go, here it is. Let's go to Joe's Pizza. You go to Joe's Pizza. You eat your food. By the time you get through, you bought your food, your beer, your dessert, you spent $50. Okay? You take a picture of your receipt through the app to redeem that referral. It automatically sends it to that business owner and says, here's a referral that came in, and here's a receipt proving that they came and did business with you. What you did was over. It literally took you 9 seconds to redeem it. The business owner then verifies that that's a good receipt, and they pay the referral fee that they choose. So they say they would pay $50 out of a $50 bill. They might pay 50% for a new customer who's never been to them before. Okay, they can choose. They can pay from 5% to 100%.
They're paying the person that just referred. That's
right.
It.
So then they take that right there. They pay the app. We get a dashboard. We send them a bill for $25. Okay. That app, then they agree to it. They say, yep, that's a good receipt. It pays Derek 33% of $25, which is $8. You went there, you redeemed it, you get $8 back for redeeming it. The app keeps the difference for facilitating it.
Yeah. Is the app available already, or
yes,
is this
sir.
something
We're already in the app store. Yes, sir. We're working right now.
And then what do you guys charge on the app itself to monetize? Like, what is the percentage? Like, it's free, but what's the percentage that you charge the person? Yeah, like, what do you guys take out of the pot?
So the restaurant says they'll pay 50% or 20% or whatever that is. The referrer gets 33%, the redeemer gets 33%, and the app keeps 33%. So we all. Oh,
so there's a discount too for the person that basically goes and purchases too.
It's not a discount. It's really a referral. They got credit for redeeming it, so they don't get a discount there. They pay full price there. They get the money back in cash on a prepaid Visa or ACH. So
this is actually really freaking cool, man.
So
this is
So the way it works out, basically you're incentivizing everybody in a transaction. How many times have you somebody told you to go somewhere and they say, hey, give them this card, they'll pay me a referral fee. You know, I mean, they say, give that card, they'll pay me a referral fee at a car dealership or to a gym or anywhere. And you forget to tell them who told you because there's no incentive for you to tell them. Oh, yeah, so-and-so told me about that. Well, it's too late, okay? Well, with my app, everybody is incentivized. The referrer, the redeemer, they're all incentivized. Well, in a normal situation, who signs up that business? You know, you have businesses, they spend money on marketing, TV, radio, paper, all that stuff. But their current customers are their biggest cheerleaders. You do it all the time. I guarantee you this week you told somebody your favorite restaurant, where you rented you do it all the time.
Of course.
Your
that's the real business is word of mouth. Exactly. Word of mouth is the way that people do stuff.
Exactly. So where we added was who signs up that business in the first place. In a normal situation, you would have a sales team that cold calls all day long. Cold calls. Okay. With our app, like Deani, she eats at Joe's Pizza, you know, up in Jacksonville. Her mom lives there, so she eats there all the time. She goes in there and she's talking to Joe. She says, Joe, why aren't you on this app, Nyoobe? And he goes, Diane, I've never heard of it before. She goes, man, you got to see this. So she pulls her app out. She shows him a video of how he doesn't pay for a customer until they've already paid him 100% of the time. He goes, I don't pay nothing until they've already paid me. And I pick how much it is? Yep. Sign me up. She sends him a referral code, a business referral code. That gives him access to the Nyoobe.com website. She referred him. So now he signs up. He goes, hey, I'm a pizza place. I'll pay 50% for a new customer or whatever, you know, a car dealership, a hair salon, whatever it is. I'll pay whatever I want to pay. Out of that breakdown, the referrer gets 33%. The redeemer gets 33%. Diane signed up that business. She gets 7%. She gets 7% from now on. If 35 people refer to that business, she gets 7%. She was the salesperson. She had a relationship with them. Because the normal world, like Groupon, they cold call all day long. Hey, Joe's Pizza, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Don't hang up on us. Diane has a relationship with the guy. She walks in there. Hey, high fives him, gives him a hug, and he signs up. It's not hard for her. She knows him already. So I'm incentivizing her to go tell the businesses.
Yeah, cool. I mean, you have to, because then you'll have avid people out there looking to basically do that and create another source of income stream, exactly. Right?
So out of this situation, the referrer gets 33% of whatever the business chooses.
Yeah.
The redeemer who bought the product gets 33% back. Diane gets 7% for signing him up, and the app keeps the difference for facilitating it.
Yeah, no, awesome. So tell me more about this. So have you had any outside capital injected in yet, or has this been all bootstrapped?
No. So my first investor was so I've raised $415,000. I think we're about $650 into it right now. The other would be out of pocket stuff.
Is that like $650 out of pocket from you, or is this like other team members? Like, who would that be?
No, the $415. I raised $415 from investors. The difference would be out of pocket from us.
Okay, from the team. And are you the founder? And then you have other.
I'm the founder.
Other co-founders?
Right, I'm the founder. I have people who work for me. So my CFO was he's a chartered financial analyst. He was the chief investment officer for a $200 million fund out of Atlanta. And when I took it to him originally, before I even did anything, he was the first person I went to. His company said, hey, they wanted to invest. They made me an offer, but some of the terms I didn't like. So I hung up with him. 10 minutes later, he called me back and said, hey, you're not going to take their money? I said, no. He goes, if you're going to do this, I'll resign and come work for you if you'll let me be your CFO. He resigned, packed up his family. They moved from Atlanta down to Jacksonville and came to work for me. And so now I've got 9 people on the crew. He's my CFO, my developers. I've got Ben that just came on with us. doing the marketing. We've got a whole slew of people that are working with us now. So I met a couple of cool investors that VCs, big VCs, and I met one of the guys from PayPal when I came back from San Francisco last year. He gave me his card, asked me to come back out and see him, so I flew back out there and seen him, and he's been really helping me. He gave me some books to read, give me some ways to structure things. I can call him right this second. We have a relationship. We talk when we need to, and he said, Derek, what you have doesn't exist. And I said, yes, sir. He goes, it's going to change the way people do things. How much money do you need? I said, I need 500. I said, we did the math. I said, we need $5 million. He goes, okay, you're going to need more than that. I said, all right. He goes, you're going to need probably 20 million. I was like, man. He goes, but you don't need it yet. He said, how much do you need to get to this point? And I told him. He said, all right, this is how you need to raise that money. And he told us how to go about it. We've done all of our regulation D, all of our Reg D.
So you're raising as a Reg D right now.
Yeah, we're already Reg D, yes, sir. So we're doing a convertible note right now. Convertible note, we're doing a 10% interest on it with a 20% discount on a convertible note. Is there a cap? Sorry? Does it have a cap? Cap? No cap? Yes, $50 a share cap.
Okay, and how many shares is there total?
Million.
So 50. Ooh. All right. So 50 million, basically.
Our lawyers are out of New York. Lisa and Ellis, they're patent attorneys for China. The reason I went with them is they have offices in overseas and New York. They're also the ones who did our trademark for us. We're currently in the patent pending with them.
What are you patenting? What are you patenting? What is it that you're actually patenting? Is it the system?
The process, the flow, the way the referral works, the redeemer, the sign up, and the intellectual property of how the process works. There's other referral apps that pay referrals. We didn't invent the wheel. It's just the bolt pattern we're using.
So the other referral apps out there, are they like directly connecting? So I don't know if you have any names of them, but they basically have like a brand new restaurant. They get someone to post about it on social media or something like that with a referral app, and then the other people would basically come in. Is it only because yours has a certain sequence, right?
Yes, but what they usually do is they'll have like an influencer. They'll say, hey, go to so-and-so's, and then they get a discount on their food on the spot. That's kind of how that works. And ours breaks it down more levels, and they usually pay like points. Ours pays cash.
Cash is a great thing. You know, exactly. If you have cash in the ecosystem for those sales representatives, 7%, man, that's huge.
The reason we did cash is because you think about it. If you got a discount at Joe's Pizza and he knocked off 15% off your pizza, that's fine. Guess what? That ends there. If you got that 15% back in cash on your debit card, we have a prepaid. My wallet right there. We have a prepaid. We got approved with ProPay. So all money will go onto a prepaid Visa twice a week, 2 times a month, and that's how you can get your money that way, or you can get an ACH to you. But either way, it's cash. So the business chooses how much they pay. So they can say, like, I just signed up a car dealership. Well, I said I signed them up. I sat down with them Monday. They're an auto group. They sell 1,000 cars a month. I sat down with them Monday, laid it out, showed them. Owner told me he's never seen nothing like it, and his general managers told me. They said it's a no-brainer. They said we already pay referrals. But they pay them to, they throw them all over the place. Now they just pay one person, one company, and we distribute it to everybody involved in the transaction.
And then you guys just take the fee out of that, basically.
We get our fee out of that, yes, sir. And then, so I call the people who sign up businesses in that situation would be Diana or Diane. They're JV partners. They're joint venture with me. Okay.
Yeah, JVs. Yeah. Affiliates would love this type of stuff. 100%.
Exactly. And so the one of the things we did is out of the box is we're going to be giving away a pickup truck as part of. I've got 14 influencers that have 20 million combined followers. Okay, so the dealership that I'm dealing with already has these influencers under contract with them. So we're going to give away a pickup truck. So it's going to be this dealership and Nyoobe giving away a pickup truck. And to do that, you got to download the app and invite you got to invite 10 friends to be qualified for the truck. They had 3 of them had 40 million views for June and July on videos.
And then what videos though, like the influencers involved, you're saying?
Yeah, their YouTube channels, stuff like that, all their videos.
And then your app, basically, you haven't done this yet. You haven't done this contest. You haven't done any contests.
No. Well, we give away a Camaro back in December as part of our pre-launch, and when we were getting a lot of people excited about it, we gave away a Camaro then, and that really was a big hit. So I know that people like it. Another thing we're doing is refer a friend, which is if you refer Diane, you get $10 credit. She gets $10 credit when she earns the minimum payout. So if you invite 100 people,
you're offering that now for potential people coming on the app itself.
It's based on a minimum payout. So a first payout. So the first payout is $30. So when you invite her, you get a credit. She gets a credit. When she earns the first minimum payout, you'll get $10. She'll get $10. When I was talking to my friend from PayPal, I was telling him about it. He was one of the original founders. I was telling him how the idea I had for the friend referral. He said we did the same thing when PayPal went live.
I was literally going to say PayPal.
Yeah, well, he told me
that basically made that go viral, and they were looking at ridiculous growth daily because
he told me they were growing at 8% a day.
Yeah.
Size every 14 days. He said when they finally quit, it was costing them $110,000 a day.
Sure.
But he told me, he said, we paid it out whether they used it or not. He said, you're paying it out when they use it. So he liked my way of doing it better because they were paying it out whether they did it or not. Ours gives you an incentive to use it. You know what I mean? So as people start coming on, so these influencers, we did some charts for them and some, hey, look, if you have 100, if 1,000 people download, that's $10,000. If 10,000 download, we just went through and showed them how much they could make just off of that right there. And they, made them some charts, some graphs, some stuff like that. The money we're raising right now, our goal is to put our hands on $1 million to blitz scale us out. We're coming at it from 5 different directions. The influencers, we're putting together some sales teams to go out and motivate, and we're going to do a trainers. There will be salespeople trainers that only go in and train people how to go out and present it to businesses. So we'll be doing the Zoom calls physically. We've got 10 cities we're going to do a launch. So we're going to take the truck that we're giving away. We've got a motorhome that's going to be wrapped. We're going to these college towns, and we're saying, hey, come see us at the Holiday Inn, hear about this app, get registered for the truck, enjoy some hot dogs, some wings, right?
Good barbecue going. Yeah.
You said, get the viral going out of them, get them excited about it, because the college students they don't live there, they live somewhere else.
Very interesting. And have you guys tried doing like social strategies and such for getting people involved, like Facebook or anything like that?
Yeah. I'm sorry, say again?
No, have you guys done Facebook to try to get users on the app? Like, have you guys tried social platforms and such already, or not?
We're already on the Facebook and stuff like that. Facebook, Instagram. We have linked and all that fun stuff. We have not done a big push with a marketing company. We've got one in mind that we've been talking to. That they say, hey, we'll get you this many people in 6 months, and I said, okay, great. If I give away a $50,000 truck and you got these influencers got to register for it. I mean, we might get 300,000 people in 90 days. You know what I mean? Because like one of the girls that did they did a little giveaway of a GoPro. One day, one of the influencers did a GoPro giveaway, a $300 GoPro, had 8,000 people try to win the GoPro in 24 hours.
Yeah. Power of influencer marketing is serious.
Exactly.
If you have that, proposed together with like a good giveaway, that goes very viral. Like that's one of the things I'm an expert at is like making things go viral. Like usually it's product related. Next is like to get pitched by doing this. Any other companies that we get into and stuff like that. So it's like I'd like to hear it, and it's very much about video. Video is huge.
Yes.
Like if you have a good video, whether it's like comedic or just obviously giveaways can also help. Like that people will share within their own, and Facebook likes to give power to anything that is very, watchable and anything that excites people, so that they love that type of stuff as long as it hits guidelines. So okay, so you're looking for $1 million. And then this is basically with the convertible notes. I'm guessing, what is it, 5% interest? Like, what's the interest on the convertible notes?
10% for 2 years. It's a 2-year convertible note. Yes.
So 2 years, okay.
Yeah, it's a 2-year convertible note. So basically 5% a year for 2 years.
Yeah, so it is 5. Okay, so it is 5%.
Right.
And then you guys, and it's at a 20% discount.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Very true. Very similar to like something that we did basically. We're gonna be doing our next raise like in the next like 2-3 months or something like that. So it's very interesting.
Well, the reason, the reason I was talking to one of the guys one of the guys I talked about from PayPal is a VC now, and their minimum they do is $6 million. So he's partnered with Peter Thiel. So if
he's from PayPal, I mean. If he's from PayPal, he knows Peter.
No, he works for Peter. Him and Peter are partners in their VC. And so he was part of the PayPal mafia. Anyway,
I was going to say that's part of the PayPal mafia.
Yeah. So I met this guy on an airplane. Of all places, I met him on an airplane, just sitting next to him. So he told me, he said, one of the things you need to do is, he said, if you need 700,000, raise $1 million. He said, because as soon as that 700 is spent, you're already working on the next one. He said, go ahead and get the $1 million, run it hard, run it fast, blitz scale it out, get it to a certain level. He said, have the company reevaluated. He said, and I'll be interested in sitting down and us taking lead on a big raise. So that's our goal, is to, unless it just exploded, we didn't need their cash, we would go to a next level VC and do a big raise, a big injection.
Yeah, no, I love this. So I'm actually interested in this. I love the concept. The lead, the way, I don't know if I need to understand it a little bit more, but I need to find out more about this formation that you're creating, and I want to see like what the competition looks like, because like it seems like it's a little bit, there's a lot going on. So you said that basically, like, let's say if someone shows a receipt, like why would they show a receipt? Why would this not all be systematized and process oriented through an app?
They don't show the receipt to nobody. They take a picture of the receipt. They could be in the
So the picture goes into the app, and does it automatically like show, and that's how everyone gets, or someone on the restaurant side has to say, yes, this did go through.
Two things happen. We have AI technology that reads that receipt, bases it against the businesses, what they put in, and AI technology says, this here is an 87% good receipt. And it could be something to keep throwing it off, the spelling of a word, you know what I mean? Boulevard versus BLVD, you know what I mean? But then it goes to the dashboard for the business owner, and the business owner gets an invoice on Thursday night for 10 receipts, okay, for 10 referrals. They get an invoice, and it pops up. It's got a percentage next to every one of them, and they see a picture of it. They have 5 days to validate those receipts. Tuesday night at midnight, it automatically hits their credit card for whatever they've agreed to pay, and then automatically disperse the money to you, me, Diane. Everybody gets their piece immediately. But so it puts it in the business owner's hands to prove that it's a good receipt, so they know they're not wasting money. They can dispute it. Like if a receipt come back as 0%, it automatically flags it and says, this needs your attention. Or if it's under 60%, it'll flag it and says, this receipt needs your attention. They can dispute it. It'll generate a new referral, a new invoice, and send it to them. Say, here's X.
Okay, so how many users do you guys have on the platform right now?
I think there's 700 signed up right this minute.
Okay, 700, and then that's like it went since were they all signed up during that giveaway? Was that when you signed up?
No, these were signed up in the last 2 months, but we have not pushed it. We have not had a launch. We've been like the AI technology. We just finished that up 10 days ago, so we've been really making sure.
Has anyone made money? Has anyone made money with it yet?
Yeah, but it's just small increments of money.
And you guys are trying to like perfect it right now, basically.
Right.
It's kind of like it's basically like a beta at the moment.
Well, it works. It does. The amazing part is, like last week, one business specifically, several businesses make referrals, but one business specifically, I watched it all the way through. They got an invoice for a certain amount of money. It was actually $100, and it was 3 weeks ago. They got an invoice for $100. Nobody touched it. Nobody in our system touched it. It generated an invoice for them. They approved it. Tuesday night, it hit their credit card for $100. At 12:01, it automatically dispersed the money to everybody without anybody touching it. So it walked itself through the whole system and kept rolling. It didn't crash. It didn't comment anything. We didn't have to physically touch it. So what our team's going to do is basically be maintenance, changing, and overseeing that that is doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. I want to download this app. I want to check out more. I just want to hear more about this, and I would like to actually like check out the pitch deck. I don't know if you've already sent it. Oh, you probably have sent it in the past, I'm guessing. I think you pitched a few other people on our platform. So I'd like to check it out more. I'm definitely interested. I think the valuation is a little high.
Valuation is, like I said, the Mike, my CFO, the valuation is that's what the convertible note is. The pitch will come in where it does. You know, I've already raised 200. The reason we changed it over, I've raised 225 based on that number. A couple people came in that wanted to do bigger stuff, bigger numbers, injections. So we put the convertible note in place. And so, all right, we'll do this right here. If somebody says it's going to come in at $35 a share, then they can do that. But if it comes in at $65 a share, they're locked in at the 50, and then they get their interest in their discount. So
yeah, exactly. At the 50, but at that point, it's basically like a $50 million evaluation and such. Right. Okay. All right. So I just want to check out more. I really freaking like the idea because, like, man, I think like incentive. I honestly think this is such a genius blockchain project. You know, like if this was like blockchain, like, oh my God, this would be, because it's kind of like the decentralization and allowing people to make their own money. Like that is a huge incentive, big time. So like having that would be really cool. But it's like, I think if someone pulls this off, I want to see if there's other players in the market. But I'm interested to just hear more about this. So I'd like to actually get in contact with you if I could. So I'm gonna, like, if you're in contact with Diani, just tell Diani that to give you my cell phone number and just send me a text. I don't answer a lot of phone calls. But if you like actually like send me a text message, I'm like, hey, what's going on? It's Derek Tippins from Nyoobe. I like to just ask some more questions and such, just because I'm a little bit interested in this. And then I can just find out a little bit more. But I really think this is a phenomenal idea. I just need to know how many people are in the space, and I feel like I want to see that process in that system and like how good it kind of works, because that'll tell a lot. But this could be huge. Like, you know, people want to be incentivized for stuff like that, because people are always giving shout outs or talking about posting about the food online and stuff like that. And if they could actually give someone a discount and get paid for it, like, what? That's freaking awesome.
Well, you know, like one of the things that the beautiful part about it is it'll work in Miami, same as it works in Jacksonville, Florida, same it works in Europe and Australia. I mean, it works anywhere. It's like a video game, but it works everywhere. You know what I mean? Everybody can get paid the same way, all the way across the board. The beautiful part about it is, you know, if we get 10,000 people to download and use the app, or, you know, I say 100,000 across over a 2-year period of time, we get 100,000 monthly users making $100 a month. That's $10 million a month no chargebacks, no spoilage, no shipping and handling. Big numbers. You know the numbers. Groupon's 54 million, and people are fleeing like crazy because Groupon they're double dipping. You can't double dip with ours. You can redeem it one time. That's it. You can make referrals multiple times, but you can only be a new customer one time. So the math is there. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of getting to that point. So I'd love to send you send you myself, talk back and forth with you.
Yeah. So just send me some information. Like, I don't know if this is like something investable on my side or the fund that we're going to be creating, but like this definitely is like I want to definitely know more and see like what the competition is. I guess I also want to see like what the competition and who's in the space right now. Cause like, head start and an advantage and seeing who has like the best system would be like, who's going to have that competitive edge, because there is going to be someone that takes hold of this space, and that will be big. For sure.
I want it to be us because what we're doing doesn't exist the way we're breaking it down.
Yeah.
I get people all the time and go, "Oh, I've seen something like that. It's just like yours." I pull it up, I go, "No, it ain't." And I show them, and they go, "Well, it's similar." I'm like, "Yeah, a Cadillac and a Kia, they're both cars." What I
mean? Yeah. Big difference. Okay, cool. All right, Derek. No, I appreciate it, man. This is definitely like someone's gonna break this wide open, and hopefully it's gonna be you. I want to just find out more. So let's have a further conversation and everything like that. And thank you for coming on Pitch, man. This is like really awesome. I love to see like opportunities like these on the platform and doing some big moves. So good luck to you. And let's stay in contact now. Okay.
Okay, bud. Thank you.
All right, take it easy, brother. Have a great one. Thank you, Derek. Have a good one.